What's up, Vinny? You there? Excuse me. Look at ACIW. Took option on this earlier. A 2250 put. Looking at this support down here in this area, which is why I took it. Not sure exactly what the news was. There was something from earlier this morning, but that was at 12. That came out at 1050, but it started going after that. So we're going to take a look here at this ACIW. Again, I'm in 2250 puts on this. Where did I go with it? Another screen here. ACIW. I mean, that's the next area, this zone right here that I'm looking at for support right there. You can see all the price action here over the last few months. A lot of it down here in this area during the sell-off during the pandemic. But it kind of respected this zone here, say 22 to 21 area. So this 25 here, we're breaking that right now. We're at 24.90. If that breaks, that's going to flush us down toward the 23, 22 area. So that's what I'm looking at on those here, just sitting here watching this. I'm kind of low on buying power today, so I've been in and out of a lot of things, and so I got in this one earlier. I'm just getting, I said I was going to pull it up, and I did. XCIW. There we go. And there's the put. $22.50s. So I paid 50 cents for it. I shouldn't have paid that much. I just got one. The break-even price is 22. So that's the ACIW. We're keeping an eye on that one. I'm going to set an alert. And that's going to remind me, I'm going to set an alert here when it gets to 24. It should be pretty soon that the radius going.
Attention, an alert target has been reached.
I put at or above. I need below. That's right. I need to put below 24. There we go. Now we're good. All right. Vinny, you here? Got a few other things right now. Appreciate you guys stopping in. Let's look and see what Tesla's doing now. Since we went as low as 342.50, high as 365. I had the 300 puts, got out of those, and the 250s, rolled into the 400 calls. I was up a little bit today, didn't sell. I'm still holding again. They expire Friday, so it's very short term. We've got a couple days left. But I like kind of how it's hanging around right here. Again, it's dropped pretty significantly over the last week. You know, didn't get added to the S&P 500. You know, I'm not talking about the split. Yes, the amount that's dropped by percentage is the same, but I'm just talking about overall. Split has nothing to do with it. So we're going to see what happens here. I don't know. Long term, I think Tesla's going to be fine. You know, Ed just ran up so much, you know, over this whole year basically. So we're just, it's kind of digesting all these again. We had what was the high? 2,300 and change was the high before the split. I mean, it's just nuts. It was up like, what, 300% since, no, it was up more than that. I mean, like 500-600% since January, something like that. It was crazy. Caterpillar's another nice one. Let's take a look at that. Oh, hey, man. Cool, man. Yeah, I didn't know. No, it was you. Vaporize, thank you guys for stopping by. Again, it's just one. That's probably me watching. Stock, baby. Let's see, Fox. What's going on with Fox Networks right now? On the left-hand side of my screen is my trade ideas. In case you're wondering, that's where I get all of my active trades, all my alerts. The second, I have so many different, scans. I have hundreds. These are the top ones that you usually keep on the screen. I have another screen, but these are my the main ones, and I can post a link for you guys if you want to try it out. I wouldn't trade without them. I've been trading with them for like 5 years. I love their scanners, and everybody's has their own opinion. You do what you want. I've tried other ones. This is just what I like. Going with Fox. Anything news here? Let me find that for you. I should have put it in. Put it in chat. ACIW. I'll pull that one up and see what the latest is on there. The 2473. Again, I still think we hit that. If you were in here, we were talking about ACIW earlier. Got 2250 put on it. Still think that this 2324 area. We'll see. 24 is the next target. That is the next target. So, and I guess I just got I put the order in, I just got an alert. I got the Dell 80 call for September. That's expiring next Friday, the 18th. Dell 80 call. Just got an alert that I got filled. So, I like the setup here. Take a little look at this here. A little downtrend. This is a recent move up. Again, everybody's buying computers. Everybody's going back to school, working at home. Not everybody, but lots of folks. I like the pullback and the hold here of the 20 moving average. And again, you can see we kind of bottomed here yesterday, right at that previous resistance, which is now support. We're moving back up, so I want to see a bust through 68. We had some nice volume on it this afternoon. They're sitting here around 66, 65, 80, and we popped all the way to 67, 50s thereabouts. Someone said there were some call sweeps going on. It lasted, so it could be something else to do. We don't know, maybe a backup TikTok deal with Oracle. Who knows? So again, I'm just following the money and following the volume and price action, and trade the chart accordingly. So that's kind of where I'm looking at. Let's see. Get that link for you. Let me put that in chat there for you. GE going, he says. Let's look at GE. Oh, nice little curl there. Yeah, they're going to have to divest some more businesses before they get out of this doghouse they're in. I mean, $6. So, I mean, if you're looking long term on this, again, they've just been mismanaged ever since Jack Cook left. And it hasn't been the same. But they're talking about selling off some more businesses and trying to shore up that balance sheet. And I think once they do that, you're going to see a return to, back to the $10 and up. So it's just going to take a long-term view on it right now. So you guys see what Stock Baby just put in there? Zynga, 41,000 calls trading. 3 times expected, implied volume over 8 points to 58. November 20th, 9/11 weeklies. The most active total volume in those strikes near 28,000. I'll have to take a look at that. This is Link for trade ideas if you guys want it. Just click there on that link. Back in, I'll pin that in chat as well. All right, let's look at Zynga here. Good alert there, Vincent. I guess I'll make you there as well. There you go. So we have the pop here. So you're saying these are for the $8 calls for November 20th. Let's take a look. Just to make sure I'll put this other one in here. Over in the ACW back over. I will order and sell that at $1. So the Zynga $8 calls. So that's that gives us plenty of time. Let's see what the price is. See, I'm down to hardly anything on buying power right now. Zynga, November, $8. I mean, they're cheap for sure. So they're buying the $8 calls? 24,000 of the 8s. So 9s. So obviously they're wanting to be above $8 by November, which is 2.5 months away, November 20th. Plenty of time. But why didn't they go out? They don't think it's going to be much higher than that. Like, why didn't they buy the 9s, for example? You know, I like that. I mean, 24,000 volume over versus interest of 41. Obviously, somebody's making a huge bet on that. And as you know, each contract's worth 100 shares. So you take 100 shares times 24,740. Someone just made a $2.4 million bet, almost $2.5 million, that this is going to stay above $8 between now and November. I mean, that's huge. I'm going to take a look at it, but I just don't have enough buying power right now. I'm going to check over here, see how everything else is going. NCNO, that's another one. NCNO. I was looking, and let's see if I can find it here. Hold on. It's over here. NCNO, where did it go? All right. They are releasing earnings tomorrow. NCNO. Obviously, this thing has dropped. It's a recent IPO here, and it's dropped from 104 all the way down to 75. Now it's at 77. So pretty big size drop here, just in the last week or so. So the put ratio is 3.4 calls to 1 put. So I don't know I'm trying to look through the chain, and let me see, I'll pull that one up over here. I just don't want too many things open here. NCNO. Yeah, what's up, Snickle? We're just going off looking at some stocks and options. What's cooking? What's going on? Kind of a little slow in the market right now. The afternoon doldrums, almost 2 o'clock. So right now we're looking at a stock called NCNO and looking at some possible options on it. It is reporting earnings tomorrow. So 80s. So 18. Not a lot of volume in these options. So it's very kind of thinly traded. And as you can see by that move I showed you that it's put in, it does have the potential to to put in a pretty good sized move. Let's see, tomorrow, what time are they reporting? NCNO. Not sure. Let me look over here. Before or after, I'll have to go over here to earnings and find out. So, earnings calendar. Tomorrow, the 10th. Not many stocks reporting. Of course, we're at the end of earnings season now. So, CNO. Huh. I don't even see them in the list here. But it said they were reporting. Let me go look at Yahoo Finance and see what's up. Let's look at NCNO on Yahoo. Earnings date. Oh, it says today. So maybe it's today after hours. This other place said tomorrow. Huh. Let's look. All right, today after the bell. NCNO today after the bell. Excuse me, today after the bell. I want to be a part of this, so I'm going to work on selling a few things here. I'm not sure what. I've got probably 100 different positions I'm working with, so we'll see what I can let loose of, because I want to take some of these NCNOs here. Since I'm not talking, I'm just looking over here at my portfolio, seeing which ones I can eliminate or roll up into another one. Let's look at Apple real quick. I got the 120 calls on Apple. We hit 119, pulled back. I'm up a pretty decent amount on it. I sold the other one. So here's your VWAP on Apple. You want 117.30 as a hold here on this pullback. And again, we were down 3 days in a row in the market. We're popping today overall. We could go back down tomorrow. You don't know. But usually after a big sell like that for 3 straight days, you do get a pop. So I was anticipating this today, in the overall market. So why aren't you loading up here? Come on. I just popped up there. Cracker Barrel. That's another one. I have the way out of the money calls on that. Into March, there was a lot of good news activity a couple weeks ago on that. So I got the Cracker Barrel March 190s. Again, right now I'm looking for something to sell, so because I want to get in these NCNO calls. All right. I have Apple 120s expiring. They don't expire until next Friday, the 18th. So I really don't want to sell it. I had sold one. I bought them at 266. I sold one at 4. So I've almost paid for all of it except for, I don't know, $100 worth. So it cost me $530. So I'm doing great on it. I mean, I'm up 23% on the rest. So probably not a good idea to sell Apple. I'm gonna find something. Yeah, I mean that would be way out there, but it would have to go. Kroger. I saw those. Let's see what else I can sell here. It's still been a choppy day. Excuse me. You guys see anything popping, moving, going crazy here? Let me know. I did take some JCPenney here on that move on their landlord deal. Now it's pulled back in. We hit 29, and now we're back to 25. Which that's a pretty substantial move there from 20 to 29. That's 10 cents. That's a 50% move right there in 20 minutes or so. STZ. That's maybe I'll do that, but that's not going to give me enough. How much are those NCNOs again? The $100 calls are still $95, so that's not going to cut it. Take it in the long term, CWH. I just may not be able to get in it. I have a Starbucks 90 call for November, but I don't want to sell that either. I got 2 more months left. It's going to go way above 90, in my opinion. Sony PS5 coming out. Got the 85 Decembers. Not selling that. Duncan. I just don't know. I don't know where I can. I just want to take on my long-term holds. Anybody got $150 they can lend me till tomorrow? Yeah, going back to your Kroger, buddy, I've played it so many times, like with earnings, and it just seems to always kind of get screwed there. I don't know. I'm like you. I kind of always just kind of turned around. What can I sell? What can I sell? I could sell a Tesla. I have 10 shares. I could sell one, but yeah, I want to sell a Tesla. Hold that. I didn't lock in any profit on this drop from up here when it was at 24 before the split till now. But so let's call it what it is because the splits everyone done from 500 to 330. I didn't lock in any profit, which I should have, but I'm all right. I still have a good average. My average is like, I don't know, 115, I think, is my average on it. I really don't want to sell. Find something here. Facebook. I can always get back in. Sell Facebook here. And there's you guys want to watch John on the Jerry, and we'll discuss it while he's talking, and we can go over and pause it. We'll put it up over here.
That moment, and $2.98 from where it closed last night. The calls that we were talking about also popping 77%.
Why is that so low? Is that low for you guys or what?
Pay some bills, right? That's why you watch 3 at 3.
Can you guys hear that, or is it pretty low? It seems real low on my end.
Today. All right, folks. Yeah. Now, other ways you could trade this. You could hammer out some more calls against this at the 41 strike. If you bought, like me, a lower strike even than 40.
I was, all right, I'm going to sell Facebook here.
40, those 40 calls are all premium, my friends. That's $2.40 worth of cheddar in your pocket. Bang. Several ways to trade it. Make sure that you check out marketrebellion.com/get started. Why? Because we can show you how we do spreads, how we set ourselves up to be able to profit from up or down markets. We've had both in the last 4 days.
183. That's fine. So 273.
Halftime yesterday. Was it a shocker to anybody that maybe there wouldn't be as many buyers around on Thursday leading into the vacation Friday,
60.
which was, a low volume day anyway, despite the numbers, and Monday, which we were closed, Tuesday, first day back. Take a look at what's happening today. Bang. You want to learn how to do that? Check out marketrebellion.com/get started, or at 3 p.m. Eastern time today, check out Wayne Razzie, because he will be showing you exactly how we set up our trades.
Sold it Facebook at 274.
The data behind the trades.
So now I'm going to do those.
Eastern time today. All right, let's
NCNOs, like I said I would.
Also, just a quick update. GLD, I told you about it when it was 179.62. How'd that one work out, my friends? Well, 182.98.
Oh, he's just going over what he was actually
Not
working on there.
179.62. 182.98. Bang. That is a winner. Winner. Check.
I don't know why it's so low, Vinny. Look.
All right, let's get to the fresh stuff.
Why is it so low? Everything's all turned all the way up.
Today?
And but I don't know. There's no reason. Audio input capture.
Josh Brown is drooling
Desktop audio.
this one because every time he talks about Shake Shack, he drools a little bit.
Yes, I could remove that one.
So this is not a rip on Josh. Josh has
now
been
what?
long and strong this one for a long time. I'm in it again today in a very short term. Look at that.
Remember that we went through this how many times?
That is only 2 more trading days after today, folks. It's Wednesday the 9th. Friday the 11th, these calls expire. That's the deep end of the pool. Somebody
well, I want to watch Dr. J too. That's fine. There's so much going on.
If you said yes,
Chat, September 67 calls.
There's the stock, 67.24.
Of course, they already
over the last few months, the thing
already hit 67.
About, what is that, $30? And now here it is, double.
Yeah, I can hardly hear him either, so I'm not sure what's going on.
It goes back to 100 on the move, folks, but we don't need a move to 100. We're buying those 67 at the money calls. Bang! Take a look at this next one, folks. The second of our 3 at 2 today's special, and that is Infineon, INFN, bullish combo. April, that's a long ways out into the future. October, November, December, January, February, March, April, 7 months. So you're buying those calls for $1. That's $100 a piece because every option is for 100 shares. So when you buy those calls and you put that premium on, there's no time decay, virtually nil in this position. Straight directional trade, no real need to get in here and sell something against it. But look what the trader did. They sold the 5 puts against it for 80 cents. How much money do they have on the table? Paid $1, collected 80. They have a net of 20 cents on the table. Now, they have an obligation to buy the stock if it breaks through 5 and below. They have an obligation to buy the stock, much like those folks did in AMD when we cited that put activity.
NCNO.
Sales, that is. How did that one work out? Stock's up $4. Bang!
Don't leave it on the stove.
Infineon.
So I just bought those INFNs.
There's the stock right now, 633. It was 629, so it's really close to where it was when we first spoke of it. Infineon.
Yeah, it was at 67, and now it's in the money, obviously. I like the 15,000 MLCOs. I might have to go back to the board and sell another one. Won't be Facebook. MLCO. So we got the October 20 calls. And this is for, let's see, October 20. Where's MCO at now?
This is isolated. This is defining your bet. 15,000 of those OC20 calls trade with the stock at 1828. 15,000. That's 1.5 million share equivalent. You want to watch that. You want to ride along with those guys. That's what I do. Melco, MLCO. Stock was 1828 when they did this. Where is it now? 1842. Only up a little bit. Plenty of time for you to take advantage of that, if you so choose.
October 20s.
I am John Nigerian. Check out marketrebellion.com.
Yes, that's it.
UOA. That is marketrebellion.com /UOA. We do north of 20 trades every.
All right. Still haven't got the alert. But you see why I had that up. I don't know why it was so low on there. You know, both of these volumes are turned all the way up. Yeah, that's why I'm holding my Tesla. Nice. Boy, out of the blue, just popping up $5. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I'm still holding it. All right, I'm looking at these MLCO October 20s. I'm going to see. I got to go back to the drawing board here to see where I can let something go. Coops keep on going down as well. I'd gotten the 240 puts earlier. I told you about that. So where are my Coops at? Gosh, I wanted some NVDA. Yeah, that NCNO though, that is for this afternoon. 100s. That'd be way out there. And for $3, I don't know. Yeah, that 200 SMA it sits a line in the sand. You can see the stock react every time it gets up around there. Now, on a big sell-off or some super huge rally, it's going to blow through it going the upside or the downside. But there's always most stocks and ETFs respect that 200 moving average very well. I don't know what else I can sell to get out of there. Oh, Vin, what'd you think of that WSTL? I bought some over here in my other account as well. Let me look that link up there. That's interesting. You had said something about that earlier, Vapor Crash. I mean, they just got the gas contract this afternoon. When did this happen? Yeah, I don't see anything today on that, but yeah, it's fine. Appreciate you buddy stopping in. Not leaving. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoy the content. Don't forget to click subscribe and hit that bell notification, and you'll be notified when I upload new content in the future. How's Tesla there? I still want these NCNOs. So I bought the Milkos, that's why. What's cooking? I'll leave that up here when I'm over here on the other screen. Alright, the 240s. Hey, don't forget also, guys, Friday, September 11th. It's been almost 20 years since the horrible event happened. I'm not getting into it too much, but just never forget all those people that died on that tragic day, what the day represents to Americans from here on out. Never forget, man. All of a sudden, everything just slowed down here. What else can I cut? That Apple 120 is looking good. Let's see, Amberella. Where's the ECIW at? It's a little pop going back down. So we tapped 2470. Because if it was going to make a move, it would have made a move right here when it did this, right there. And it continued up to VWAP, and it didn't. So it tried right there. It tried miserable here. We're going lower. So just be patient. Another hour and 45 minutes left in the market. No need to panic and cover yet. Did you get that ACIW, man? Carvana selling off here. Oh boy, look at this. That's a high flyer. This is a company that delivers used cars to your door. Hit the what, 236. Now we're down to 180. What a drop here. See, 180 is the low of this big pop-up candle on earnings when they had earnings here back in August, about a month ago. So the low there is, that's the most line going. Anyway, the lows there is about 173, about where that line is. 173 puts wouldn't be a bad idea. And then I could actually go here to the 50 moving average at 170, 129, right in that area. So who knows? And we'll sell that, but that's not going to give me any money. I know. I put myself in this predicament sometimes when things are going well. So I lock up a couple of these Apple calls today. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. So I'm looking at a few things I can sell. I want to get in that NCNO trade we had talked about earlier. What you see on the left-hand side of your screen, for those of you guys who are just now coming in, is my trade idea scanner. I have hundreds of different scanners. These are the main ones that I use throughout the day. Tell me when something's moving down, moving up, crossing this area, setting up for this pattern, etc., etc. So I'll put a link to that in the description and in the chat. Benny, see anything? What you looking at right now? Let's see what we can find. ACIW is still moving down there. If you're looking for somebody who talks nonstop and just talks to talk, you came to the wrong channel. If you want solid analytics, you want to go over trades and plays and do a deep dive on certain ones, certain stocks, you came to the right place. So right now on my other screen, I'm just looking at, I'm selling a few other positions I have on some VIX actually, to free up some cash right this second. So that's what I'm doing right now. Get out of that one. Oh boy. So I need 20 calls. All right. So again, we had talked about this one earlier. NCNO is point. I'm going to look a little bit into that a little bit more here while we have it pulled up. Let's see. Wilmington. So they're a software as a service company, provide cloud-based software applications for financial institutions in the United States or internationally. CRM, customer relationship management, customer onboarding, account opening, loan origination, deposit accounts, workflow, credit analysis, enterprise content management, and instant reporting solutions. So commercial banking, small business, lending, retail. Okay, so they focus mostly on the financial industry with their CRM software. And they're a recent IPO. And again, they've dropped off about 30%, just about, in the last week or so. McDonald's, and they're reporting after hours today. I thought you meant when you said going down, I thought something was like just tanking. Okay, I'm pulling in a little bit, no biggie. Look at McDonald's. Look at that. I love it. I'm loving it, just like McDonald's. All right, so the highs are up here. We're back to those highs again. Look at this. You know, if the market can, you know, September is always a choppy month. Historically speaking, the S&P is down about 1% on average in the month of September, and that's going back to 1928. So almost 100 years. So this is nothing new. But, you know, as you can see in the charts, we came back here and retested this. Now, this is right before the pandemic. So had the pandemic not happened, the COVID and all that crap, then maybe we would have continued. So we dropped off just like the whole market did. We're back up to right where we were. Let's look at a different color here. Right there. Thereabouts. Not exact, but you get it. You get the idea. So if we get another push, a little more volume coming in, hey, we're going to break those 221s. I'll be looking for 230. I like a long-term view on this, and I was just reading some statistics today that Walmart's drive-through service has increased 75%, and that's obvious. You know, you expect a big increase, but 75% because a lot of the McDonald's you can't go in at all, or you can only go in and they only have 25% capacity to sit inside. So, but again, you know, McDonald's is doing a lot of innovations in the food business. They always have been on the cutting edge. They were a little late to the chicken, the fried chicken patty. Now, they've had the McChicken, but that's not the same thing. You know, they try to catch up with Chick-fil-A, so, you know, they're 30 years behind them, and nobody ever will catch them. Anyway, that's my little spiel on McDonald's. I just thought, you got a 240 call. What's the expiration? Oh, another one of my favorites is reported after the bell just came IPO is Big C. Their competition to Shopify. What's your expiration date on the McDonald's call, the 240? Hopefully not this week, because I doubt it's going to get there by Friday. Or even close. Let's check a Tesla 400 call, see how they're doing. Not too hot. $1.60, $1.70. Stock at $3.54. Spy drop. Every time you say drop, see, yes, it is dropping. Yes. Yeah, it's dropped from 342 to 340.88. But that's no big deal. We're all right. World's not ending yet. At least I hope not. I know I talked about Caterpillar. I got the 160 calls this morning. I was actually profitable for a little bit, and as you see, the stock went from 147 all the way up here to looks about 155.50ish, 155.40. We're pulling into VWAP here. I have the 160 calls for Friday. I'm holding them. I like this the way it cleared all this resistance and kind of a lot of not clear definition there as far as support and resistance, but a little bit better here on the daily chart. Once we got over this little area here between November of last year and February of this year, kind of see, I mean, there's really nothing stopping us there, though. You know, 160 is that next pivot from where it started dropping back here a couple of years ago. So, a minute that. All right. title stocks. I don't know. Hold on a minute. TGTX. Wow, this thing's moving. What's going on here? TGTX. Looking at TGTX, looking at some 30 calls here. About 2 at 20 if I can get filled. Someone just bought at 40, so I doubt it, but we'll try it. 2 at 20. They're not filling me. The ass just went up to 65. Look at this. TGTX, guys. TGTX. I was just trying to get filled there at 20. Ask was at the bid was at 5 and the ask was at 30, and I was trying to get filled at 20. Now it's 65. Now look at this, 50 by 65. Look at this. Don't chase it. Be careful. Look at this. So there you go. We just popped to 2750. Those things went, I mean, they just went up by 600% in about a minute. If you're able to get in there. Somebody got in at 10 cents, I think. Somebody got in at 10 cents. The low, no, excuse me, 40 cents. They went as high as $1.50. You almost made 4 times your money in less than a minute. That's the power of options. That's why I love options. So I'm going to cancel my order. I'm not sure what's going on. I just saw the spike. Just like you guys, I was alerting it there. You caught it here first. The stock's unhinged. But look at this resistance right here on the daily. Right over 27, 28, right about there. Not sure what's going on here. They're presenting some conferences. What's the, all right, I'm going to put on the monthly chart on here. We've had a lot of splits and everything. So can't get a recent anything on there. But boy, 25 to 27.50, what a move. I just got to cancel that before I forget. If you were to get in those options quick, you made a boatload of money on your return on your money. 400%. Pinberg, you could have made 500%. It was less than a minute. That's what I love. I love those options. And you guys get it? TGTX? Boy, that was nice. That was awesome. Let's look at Big C. They're reporting earnings tonight as well. I don't know, rumors of a buyout. Not sure what's going on. I thought I had a Big C option. I guess I either sold it. Oh, no, there it popped up. I do. I have one. Still could be more on this. On the, I got the 160 call, and that's for October. That's nothing to do with earnings. I got that a while back, so I'm actually down 200 on that. I'm gonna go back to this TGTX. I think it could be a little more. It looks like it's setting back up for even a, possibly even a higher move than that. All right, let's look at the, again, we'll go after the 30 calls for September, and they're $1.05. Wow. Yeah, low is 40, high 150. 160 at volume versus 132. There it is. The 30s are 110, 31s are 143, the mid price. I'm gonna try a 30, see if I can get filled at 40. That's it. Never mind. I don't like that. Let's look. 1 at 40, I'll take a chance. We'll see if I get filled. This is a 32 call for September. You never know if it'll pull up here. That was pretty crazy, huh? Yeah, I know. It was just popping so fast. Unless you went way up above and, out of the money. But I'm telling you, 400%. It was just sitting there go spinning around. I'm like, come on, come on. I should have got filled at those at 40. Because the ask was 5 cents and the high was 50, I think. And yeah, I should have got filled on those. Well, double, so it would have been 2 at 40, $80. Or maybe $320 there. I'm in it. Oh, you did get 30 for 50 cents just now? Just now you got that. For September's? Really? Then just now? See, once people start figuring this out, they'll come over here, and that's fine. Again, I may not be the most entertaining guy. I may not talk nonstop, but hey, we get stuff done. You don't have to trade every single move or every single second. You wait for stuff like this to come out. That's what you wait for. 2 for 50, 2 30s for 50. Nice. Or you put your sell order out. I don't know why there's such a slag time on here. I put the live, another when you were picking going streaming, as close to real time as possible. Well, I've been putting sell orders out for 60, 70, 80 cents, whatever, just to make a little profit on them and be done. Maybe keep one. I don't know. That's up to you. But yeah, definitely been putting the sell orders out. When you're moving this quick, you got to put them out as quickly as you can get in. I mean, now it's 40 by 80. Put it at 60. See if you get filled. Put one at 60. And 18, 30, or 50 each. Yeah. Bids 40, asks is 80. See if you can get out 60 if you want to get out. And if you want to hold them for a buyout, who knows? Just go get buyout 40 and then you do $10 in money. I don't know. But it was a crazy. I'm going to cancel my order because, again, I'm not getting filled and I'm propping it up there. But I didn't get no fill on that. Dang on it. So Big C is another earnings tonight. They're the new Shopify competitor. Come on. What in the heck are you doing? New York? No, I don't need New York. I think I got too many windows open here. Let me put this back over here. I have too many windows open. Put that back over here. All right. Now we're good. CNO. Sorry about that. Pulling in a little bit now. I don't have anything official on that TGTX news. I know they're presenting us some conferences. I don't know if they're presenting today or what. When are those conferences? Were they today? No, that's the conference is not till next week, the 14th. So, okay, they're not in the conference today. But maybe people, somebody knows something. Of course, they always do. I don't know. But that, they may be announcing something at this upcoming healthcare conference next week. And you can see kind of the way it's been acting the last couple of days. That could be very interesting. Did you put your sell order out, man? Oh, boy, let's see anything else running, you guys. That's why I have these scanners. I love it. This is my midday mover scanner. I actually, most of the time, I use it all day, but it's just kind of tells me I have certain parameters for volume and relative volume and percentage change that I want to see. So this just isn't every stock moving. So like right here, LIM. This has been alerted 144 times a day. But again, there's so many moving. I didn't see it. It's low volume, 1.2 million, but that's right now. So I probably didn't see it this morning. So again, that looks like a decent move back up to 260. You got your moving average right here, sitting right above that the 20 moving average. You have the 50 right here as support. Just been grinding and grinding ever since the lows. So again, the highs were 223 before the coronavirus, and now we blew past that, and now we're up here going trying to push back up to 260. It's not a bad look there. Oh man, I got filled on that 42 call. I didn't cancel it in time on the TGTX. Well, I'm gonna see if I can get out of it. It's a 32 for next week. I'm gonna put an order to sell it at 50. Let's see if I can get out of it. It's out there. Who else we got reporting tonight? Zscaler and GameStop. Let's look at GameStop, man. I'm surprised it's had this big run here, the last month or so, from this 100%, $4 up to $8, pulling in a little bit now. But I wonder how much longer GameStop's going to last. So PlayStation 5's coming out in the fall here, probably Thanksgiving weekend. And the price, I think they're going to do it today or tomorrow, the price for the PlayStation. So we can see what's been happening for the last 4 years, since the end of 2015, almost 5 years, what's been going on with the stock. But, hey, you want a used game or an older game, they might have it. But there's so many independent game stores now that sell video games, old Nintendo games, old PlayStation 1s, 2s, 3s, whatever, that, GameStop wants to sell you the newer games and the recently used PS4 games. So, stuff that, maybe other people have moved on to and aren't quite collectible yet. I don't know. I like the move here. I see the potential up to, 1250 in the near term, say the next 3 to 6 months. And it could blow them out and get there tomorrow or tonight after earnings. Yeah, I got in. I'm trying to. I didn't think I'd gotten filled, and it filled me at 40. I'm trying to get out at 50, and I can't even get out at 50. So yeah, you gotta be quick on those. But something's happening. Something's going on. Yeah, you paid $30 for them? I mean, they expire. Are they the September? So we got what? 2 more weeks? No, Friday's 11th. So you got a week and a half. So you got a week and a half, and maybe something at that conference on Monday might hear some news. You never know. So anyway, I guess if someone wants to pay me $50 for this one, I'm out. Otherwise, then I'm staying in it. So that's where I'm at on it right now. So yeah, I'm in that 32 call. There's the SPAC, SPAQ. I wonder if some people say when they're a new SPAC's coming out and they go and trade SPAQ instead of the actual company. I don't know, just a thought. So what the other guys doing in here? Elway's popping. Oh, I like that look. Yeah. Costco, nice move. Look at Costco. I hate I sold my Costco, man. I think I sold it at $2.99 or something. There we are, $50 later. This is another one, keeps on going. Great dividend. I mean, great growth as well. I mean, it was beginning of 2019, it was down 200. Now you're at 350. That's $150. That's 75% growth. Almost 200. That's beautiful. Look at the JCPNQ. Oops. JCPNQ. There we go. Setting up for another move. We bought this one earlier. This was on news, JCPenney. Now it's on the OTC market. That's why the NQ on there. And now it's going back for the 29. They had a deal there making some settlement with their landlords and going to work something out. So we'll see what happens there. But 50% move there, $20 to $30. It's a cheapie, 28 cents. Don't cost too much. Alex Mines. That's where Tesla and everything's at. So this is what I do. I mean, when things are slow, you manage your positions. You might see don't popping, you get in, and you look at upcoming earnings. You do run your scans, look at different chart setups, etc. And it's not all glorious. Everybody don't make $100,000 a day like some people lead you to believe, and there's very, 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 very few of them. And you don't always make $1,000 in 2 seconds. You have to work at it. This is a marathon, not a sprint. 32 calls. Thanks, Complente, for the subscription, bud. Alright, so you got 45. I'm closing that one out. PayPal, 122, still up. Go back to Tesla. Tesla holding up here. I was trying to change the latency on this. I got it on low, but I want it on ultra low, but then sometimes it kind of hiccups. So what are you going to do? I appreciate you guys tuning in. Coming into power hour here in the next 8 minutes. So get up, do your stretch, go to the bathroom, get you a snack in the kitchen or wherever you're at. Take a break, and then come on back. I'm going to take a break of 3 to 5 minutes, so I'll be back here in a few, and we'll trade for power hour. Yeah, I see that. Boy, they are expensive. And that's the ones for expiring on Friday. Look at the put side. $4 for the calls, $3.80 for the puts. So, that's big $4 move either way. I forgot they were reporting that afterwards too. They're not today though, are they? Vaporize. Let's see. When is Chewy earnings? Tomorrow. Okay, yeah, tomorrow's Chewy's. I got you. I think they will have a good earnings as well. I'm just wondering why the calls and puts are the same price. I mean, within 20 cents of one another, 20, 30 cents. I don't know why. Oh, that's the weekly. Okay. Yeah, I've been willing to take a 70 call. Not for Friday, but possibly for next week. APPN going here. Look at this here. APPN. Also, I'm looking at my Tesla call here as well. Not sure what's going with APPN. Anybody got any news on that? If you can, let me know. Find out what's going with APPN. Look at this Tesla. We're going to hit 400 today. All right, so what's the highs from this morning? 365, let's call it. That's close enough. And yesterday on Tesla, highs were just above that at about 370, 368 from yesterday. I got so many lines on here from analyzing this up, down, left, and sideways over the last basically 5 years. I try to clean them up, and then I don't save them, and then the old lines are still there unless I save them. How's APPN doing now? All right. Should be 365. Pulling in a bit. Oh, excuse me. see where Zoom's at. Let's look at our big boy stocks. Zoom at the highs. I got the 400 weekly calls. I'm holding them overnight. See Apple. I'm going to see if I can find out what's going on with APPN here. APPN. That's a network appliance provider for computer networking. Let's see if we can find anything on it. Nothing other than this morning. They have some campus pass solutions available on Amazon Marketplace, AWS, Amazon Web Services. AWS news from this morning. Let's put that in there, APPN. I'm probably not going to be here all the way through earnings after the close. I don't know if I'll be here all the way to close or not. I'll see. Maybe quarter to 4. What earnings are you guys watching tonight? We got Big C, Zscaler, GameStop. I don't know what are you thinking on GameStop, Vinny? We had talked about it earlier. We kind of got off on another tangent there. So, what do you think about GameStop, man? GME. So I have 2 Tesla 400 calls for the week. I'm debating. I'm up just a little bit on them, but I kind of want to just take one off just to lighten the load, since it's a short week and tomorrow's Thursday and Friday they expire. So, but the way this is rocking right now, I kind of want to see if we break out of this 365. So I'm going to hold off on selling one here. If I can get up to 337 on the premium, then I will. Yeah, I know. That's what I was talking about before. But I said, excuse me, I like the setup of it. We were looking at the chart and everything. Well, Thursday, Friday, they expire. So, excuse me. I like the setup of it. I need to get another mic. That's what I want to do, eBay, Etsy. I was looking at, I think you and I were talking earlier, the Etsy 120 calls for October, or 125s. Like there's 140 highs, like 125, 130s, maybe somewhere in there for October. What do you think? I mean, that's what I'm looking at. I was giving you a heads up. eBay, XO1s, cats, holding. RH. I think it could be huge. JCPNQ getting ready to break the highs here. So this morning, this is a American Eagle Outfitters, and I saw the news headline this morning. They're like loungewear brands were up. Obviously, everybody's at home, so buying loungewear, and they beat expectations. But obviously, the market didn't like it, and they're only down 14 cents. But this should be okay. And one to keep an eye on moving forward. Back towards the 15s. The next few weeks, next couple of months. Just a heads up on that one. That's all. NCNO. So MW48. You like GameStop? Yeah, I mean, yeah, the TGTX. It was quick. You got to be quick on those. The premiums move very fast. However, on this setup, this is a news play. This is textbook, okay? Looking at TGTX right now, the yellow line is the VWAP. We are sitting just above that. Now, a lot of times they'll flush down a little bit quicker, but as long as this VWAP holds and we can hold this going into tomorrow, this afternoon, and into the close this afternoon, and then making the rebound tomorrow, that's definitely bullish. This is a textbook play right here. And a matter of fact, what I'm going to do is I have a folder on my computer of screenshots. And when I see certain plays, I save them. And then I go back and review them later when I use them as examples. And then in my new course I'm developing, I'm going to save them and put them in there so people can utilize them and they can study them. So this is a textbook right here. So I'm going to put a line here, and the VWAP is right there. But if it holds this 26, which is 10 cents above that, that'd be even better. But the VWAP right now is at 25.90. So I'm going to save this chart right now. Tools, capture page image. And it's saved. There it is. Boeing. I haven't even looked at Boeing today, to be honest with you. I should have been. I heard I think yesterday I read an article about Boeing. They got an order, their first order for 737 MAX for next year. Nice move off the lows today. Not too choppy. Textbook pullbacks. Overall, will it rebound? Yes. In the short term, we obviously put in this high after the lows back in March. We put in that high up there at about 225, and it's been trending lower. You kind of have this triangle here, and you dip below it, and so now you're coming back and test these lows right here at 151. Short-term bearish, if you're asking my opinion. Short-term bearish, long-term definitely bullish. So for the near term, I would want to see 151 hold. Otherwise, it takes us back down to the 140, the 120 area. So, yeah. I mean, we're even the market's doing decent day. We had a 3-day sell-off. So, Boeing's barely up 21 cents. So short-term bullish or bearish, long-term bullish. So hope that answers your question. Trump said administration set the end requirement to have flights from China and much of Europe and around 15 airports. Well, arrive at 15 airports. So he's saying that they could come back in from Iran, Brazil, China, Europe, the UK. He's resuming the flights from most countries. Is that what the news is? Can you post a link? Penn National Gaming. Everybody's heard of this one. I was about ready to make new bust up to test and break out a new all-time highs again. Above, where is it here? Approximately 59.11 thereabouts. I'd like to have some calls on it. And unfortunately, it looks like I'm going to miss this NCNO. I don't know. We'll see. I got sure. Yeah, Chewy's tomorrow. We had talked about that one earlier. Just had 5 people watching, now 1. So everybody comes in looking for something different. So that's fine. Concentrating, looking at plays, watching the scanners, looking at all my positions, seeing what's moving, seeing how they're doing. I want to cut loose, looking at options earnings. So, I can't talk nonstop when I'm doing all that. But you guys, questions, anything while we're moving along in this, interactive. Otherwise, I'm just sitting here talking to myself. So, ask anything you want about the stock market. Stop screening international travel. Well, that's good for Boeing then. Yeah, definitely. MW48 was just asking, well, then that's definitely good for Boeing. Looking at the other airlines. I definitely want some Penn, though. I want to get some more calls in Penn. So I got the Penn 75 call for November. I'm down like $10 on it. And I paid quite a bit for it. I paid $4 for it, which is pretty expensive. But it was, 2 months out. So you're paying for the time. You're paying the premium for the time. But I'd like to look at some other ones here. That's a Tesla. Anybody get those Milco $20 calls for October? Don't know why the stock market went bullish without volumes. Without volume, what do you mean? Overall? Well, simple rule is usually the 3-day rule. So we've sold off for 3 days. Yeah, so I see what you're saying. So today is lower volume compared to the previous 3 trading days. Yes. The volume, now we had just hit a new high on the SPY, right? And then that day, the next day we sold off, which I was waiting on that once we passed there about 338, 339. And then we went all the way up to 360 on the SPY. Now we're making new highs on the day. But usually after 3 days, it's not set in stone. Usually, except when it doesn't happen, okay? But the market rebounds or a stock, unless there's something else that keeps dragging it down from the initial news or catalyst that drove it down to that sell-off in the first place. Does that make sense? So yeah, we didn't make higher volume on SPY. Today's volume is 64 million versus like the first day sell-off, we were at like 148 million. So, like 1.5 times as much. But we're closing out great today. high yesterday. We're almost at the highs of yesterday. Look, or excuse me, we broke out from the highs of yesterday. I apologize. What am I talking about here? SPY 5 minute. Was a SPY from the other day? Which one was I looking at here? Hold on. I don't know why the vertical axis isn't moving over. I don't know why, but anyway, this is bullish. So, but anyway, I hope that answers your question. Yeah, I mean, we could go back down tomorrow. You know, it's kind of the trading. We're going to be in a trading range here for a while. I mean, we basically went straight up since March. I was looking at some calls for Friday on Penn. They're at 97 cents. I mean, that's pretty expensive. The stock's at 58.15. Let's go a month out. Maybe go to the, what did I say, 65s. I mean, you got to get the 70s or 210. Boy, the premium is crazy. All right. Let's look at January 100 calls on Penn. Nope, they're only making a market up to the 85s, and they're 460. Let me go back and look at Tesla here, see what it's doing. Back up to the highs here. Let's see if we break today's highs from this morning here at 9:45. Here we go. I'm going to watch this a little bit. I'm going to watch it closely here. Because I said I have the 400 calls on it. So 1 at 338. So I'm putting an order in to sell one of my 400 calls at 338. No, I'll make it. Actually, you know what? Make it 340. 340. I think we'll get there. We got what? 35 minutes left, 37 minutes. Come on, you can do it. Holding PayPal 197.50 call, holding that one. WBAI $5 call, holding that. XONE. Definitely loving that, holding that one. Caterpillar 160s and holding that. Boy, that pen is just non-stop. XONE, I'll show you here why I bought the 20 calls. Go way back here. So this is a weekly chart. That's going back there to about 2013. But you can see here since the lows of this year at $3 and change, you know, we're up over 500% here. And we're right here clearing this resistance area, trying to, right there around 16, and it's trying to get through it. I think it's got this little congestion here to get through, and then that would take us to 20. But this is a lot to get through. We've had a huge day, week. This is the last 3 weeks, so can we keep pushing? I don't know. We'll see. I'm hoping so. So that's one of the reasons why I'm holding on to that XONE call. Lumber liquidators continuing to move. Lumber liquidators been on fire this year. The housing market's been booming, low mortgage rates. This thing was in the doghouse, $3, $4, went up 700% to 28 and change. Pulled all the way back to 20, and now we're rallying back. We're at 22 here almost. Just unbelievable. Look, I'll show you here. Look at the lumber futures, and that's one thing I'm going to start doing here soon. Let me go to futures. Lumber. Now it's down today, but there you go. Look at since April, right? 200. These are the futures now. Okay, what I was showing you here was lumber liquidators, the stock. Now these are the futures. All right, so $269 went all the way up here to 858. Now we're pulling back into the 5 years. We're pulling back significantly, but 250 to 850, take that all day long. Again, 200% move right there. 200% plus, just phenomenal. But taking a little breather now. But lumber liquidators, the stocks will act a little different than the actual futures do. Well, this is a good site to go to if you want to kind of get a picture of the overall market. Finviz, bookmark that. You kind of get an overall picture. See, everything's pretty much green here. I haven't looked at it. So Netflix is red today. I haven't even looked at Netflix today. That looks like the only red I can see. There's a lot more, but oh wow, Netflix down $10. Again, Netflix is just in the trading range right here. If you take this, this little box there, it's fine. It could keep going sideways. You have support right here, down by around 470. It's fine. It's taking a little breather. It's been running up quite a bit. I've seen some upside price targets from this thing at 560, 575. So, and I don't know if you guys remember. I think it's been a while now. I can pull up on the chart. I want to say it's been like 6 years ago, they did a split. Okay, here it is, right here, split. A little green down at the bottom, right there. So July of 2015. So it's been 5 years ago. They did a 7-for-1 split. I remember the stock was at 700 some, and of course after the split it was 100 and change. So just imagine if they hadn't split, this would be it'd be 30. It'd be like Amazon. It'd be $3,500 a share for Netflix. Isn't that crazy? So I don't know why I was looking at that because of the futures. Look, here's Penn printing again, another new high. Video moderator here, Stock Baby. He's got Oracle calls. I think he said Oracle 80s. I got Oracle 80s for January, but they're reporting tonight or tomorrow. Look at Microsoft, almost 215 now. Microsoft. Let's look at Tesla too. I'm gonna see where I'm at on that. Microsoft new highs. Where's my Microsoft calls? Tesla pulling in. It's rejecting those highs. Look at that. Pulled in, rejected it. We're right at 330. We'll see what it wants to do here. Look for it to hold this area right there. We'll see. That's what I want to see hold. Oil. What's up, oil? Uh-oh, watch out. Little penny pumper. Monster volume coming in compared to like the rest of the day. What? 500,000 on that one, 505 on this, so $1 million in 10 minutes. But I mean, look at this stock though. I can't touch that. We got a quick little scalp on it. Although, now wait a second here, the last few days, I don't know, maybe 35, but I'm not getting it right now. Does it have options? Check, see if it has options. Yeah. I think I'm actually in that one. Hold on, I just saw your GRWG. I'll take a look. GRWG. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I got in this one, and it was during this morning. It was going crazy. I'm going to have to go back and look at the news headlines and see why I got in it. Growth generation. So I even forgot about what the stock even is. Is that a weed stock? So 12 days ago, the law firms, they were investigating them, and now they're not. Here's the link. So that is AG. I just saw Chef Pump in here. Got so many things to look at. AG. That's Chef. Okay. AG. I'll get back to you, GRWG. Just hold on a second. Age. Ooh. Whoa. Ajax Therapeutics and Spencer Agreement. Nice one there, Vinny. Straight out of nowhere. Something's going on. It's a biotech. Let's see what we got on it. Nothing other than the news from this morning that Women's Cell Therapeutics and Ajax were expanding their treatment for stem cells. But that was from this morning. Then now all of a sudden someone's running it up. I mean, it's when these little penny stocks get up here in this much volume, like above 90, 88. I mean, you can, I'm not saying 100%, but usually they get up to their dollar. But I don't think about dollar buying power. Huh. That's why I think I'm going to sell one of these Teslas now. I got to. I want to hold that overnight with all this leverage. See now though, damn it. Yeah, I was up like 100 on each one almost. Nice little pop. And you guys catch that, AGE? Good call, man. But that's in addition, that Pat News is in addition to this morning. Is that right? Look, CRM and Oracle running together. Yeah, they are. I gotta get back to my Tesla. No, it's building up pretty good here on Tesla. I like this look. You call them that AGE. Yeah, I mean, I think it's at 80 cents. I mean, we're up to $1. Cheapy. I shouldn't hold that. What's part of me wants to hold this overnight, and the rest of me doesn't. I mean, I'm up I got 2 of them, and I was just up like $75 each, and now I'm up what, $26, 25. I don't know. I'd rather be safe than sorry since I'm holding 2. Although we are putting in the hammer candle here on the daily on this, I do like that. Which, you know, that could potentially take us back up here towards the 400, which is why I bought it earlier this morning. Earlier this morning, when it held this area here, I didn't mark it out, but right there, the 340 area. Which, if you remember, Vinny, I was talking to you about that. But look at this setup right here. We got 25 minutes left. Look at it on the 15. There's your 30-minute look on it. 60. Now, I guess all the lines, it kind of trumps it. But I like to see how it's done here over the whole day, kind of going in. I like it. I'm going to sell one now. I'm going to cancel the other order. So I'm selling one 400 weekly call. Well, that's awesome. Did you get in on it on the AGE? If it's early, that's awesome. All right, I'm going to sell one. That is crazy selling this cheap, but I don't know. I got to just be safe. Be safe than sorry. One at 252. Come on, you ain't going to fill me? All right, I'm out. I got out one. One of my calls at 252. So, just want to be safe. So I held it, woulda, coulda, shoulda, but, you know, I don't have the power of hindsight yet. Big C coming up. Let's look at a couple earnings. Hold on, excuse me. Oh, boy. Showing off here quite a bit. Had have earnings tonight. But sometimes when it does, stocks do that, that's just so the big guys can buy cheaper. You never know. Again, this is a recent IPO. So this would be their first public earnings report. You know, they got what was I going to say? They got some contracts. So, you know, they IPO'd back in early August. And then here in the middle of August, they got some contract news. That's when the stock went from like 65 all the way to 160. I mean, $100 move. I appreciate everybody stopping by, and I'm going to hang around about another 5 minutes or so. If you could give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and click the notification bell, and you'll be alerted when I upload new content in the future. Yeah, I appreciate everybody stopping by. Stick around a few more minutes. I'm going to look at some earnings for next week. Not many until we, get into October, and we'll start earnings season. We'll do it all over again in the second week of October. But there's some good ones next week. Adobe, FedEx. Yeah. Monday, nothing I'm interested in. Adobe and FedEx on Tuesday. Of course, Adobe's up 4%. FedEx has been killing it. Let's take a look at Adobe first, and then we'll look at FedEx. Walmart's not reporting next week. You mean Walmart now? Oh, yeah. Remember I got the... Oh, boy. Ouch. Oh, I wonder if the TikTok deal. Oh, boy. What a Oracle. Walmart just took a big dump, didn't it? Pilot. Walmart to run pilot project for delivery of grocery drone delivery. Well, that wouldn't be a negative. Something with a TikTok deal, I bet you. What do you guys think? That's drone delivery. What do you got there? ByteDance reflects alternative structure after China complicated sale talks. Wow. Let's check your Walmarts. I'm gonna take advantage to get some Walmart cheapies. I'm gonna go for the 144 calls. I'm grabbing 2 Walmart 144s. Good call. Microsoft's up 10. Spinning a breaking news piece. We'll say Microsoft is up 10. I don't know what that means. So I'm already up 26% on those Walmart calls. Get ready to sell one. So, yeah, obviously, so the Walmart and deal ain't going through. As soon as I'm getting ready to pack it up for the day, then this hits. So the ByteDance U.S. discusses options that could allow TikTok to sidestep a sale. Wow. It's fine. It's just a chance to buy Microsoft even cheaper. And that's exactly what I'm getting ready to do. Just looking at the Microsoft chain right now. I'm looking at some 200 puts on Microsoft. Calls. Gosh, even the I do have the 220s. All right, I'm buying one Microsoft 222.50 calls expiring this week. 222.50s. Adobe and FedEx. All right, I'm going to do another call. I'm looking at FedEx. I'm looking at FedEx. I'll look for next week. Probably the 240s, somewhere in that range. Kind of right up here. Yeah, I'm going to look at the 240s. That's what I'm going to look at for next week. So it's going to be real short term. Oh, man. Now they just go up to $6. Man, I'm not doing that. Everything else is too expensive. We're not going into one way up here to 103, 285. Is it hitting CNBC now, huh? I don't know. Look at the Walmart's just getting hammered. I'm looking at FedEx calls. The premium sky high, and it's not even earnings. Earnings aren't till next Tuesday or Wednesday. So imagine if this was a day of earnings. My goodness, they'd be double that. But I'll take a look tomorrow. So with that said, thank you. A couple others in here. Appreciate you guys stopping by. I'm going to call it a day. Watch Walmart, Microsoft, Oracle reporting. You got Tesla. Appreciate everyone stopping by. Give the video a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, and you'll be alerted to when I upload new content or go live in the future. Thanks a lot. Hopefully Tesla. I'm going to take one more look at Tesla. Those calls. Pin on one of the 60 calls. Tesla. I'm just putting in a great move. I love this. We're going to 400. It looks like tomorrow. We'll see. I don't know. I'm not saying we're going. I have no idea. We could go to 100. But I like this nice close right here. So I'm holding one of the 400 calls. Oracle falling on that, huh? Thank you, Benny. I appreciate it. And everyone else stopping by. Oracle's falling a little bit on that. And everybody have a good night. And we'll do it again soon. Thanks a lot for coming by. You get the power of hindsight. I like that. I just saw that. He said, you need to be bitten by a forward-looking radioactive spider to get the power of hindsight. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of some new people. They'll think, well, why do you do this? Why do you do that? You know what's called? It's called risk management. And yeah, we're all billionaires in our hindsight account. I'm actually worth more than Warren Buffett in my my hindsight account because I bought 10 million shares of Amazon at $20. All right. Thanks a lot, guys, for stopping by. Have a good evening, and take care, and I will see you guys soon. Oh, also, another one. It just popped up. I have it. I hadn't went over today. WKHS. Look at this breakout right here on the daily. Sorry, look at the breakout right there. I was watching this morning. I was still on calls on it. Look at that right there. It's beautiful. So pushing 24. So just a heads up to keep an eye on that one. That's all. Really appreciate it. Everyone else, I appreciate y'all stopping by. Check out some other videos. Also tomorrow, Peloton earnings tomorrow. I'm in that. I think they're after the bell, so I'll keep an eye on them. That's another good one. So I guess I'm out of here. I don't know unless you guys got any questions or want to look at something real quick. I'm gonna get out of here. You guys got anything? Tesla Big Green, I love it. I gotta look at Tesla one more time. Look, and that one I just sold at 252. Look at this. Look at this bad boy. I told you just as soon as I get ready to go. And I sold the other one just because you have to manage the risk. Like I always say, Vinny. Well, at this point, I'm look at that. I'm definitely holding. I'm holding that last one. I'm holding the last one. I'm up 40% on that last one, but I was down quite a bit. But I knew this was coming around once we went to the afternoon here. Yeah. Look at that. Man. 368 tap. That's awesome. Awesome. Yep, 370. I'm looking for 400 here. Like this hammer candle. The low yesterday. We were kind of right at yesterday's low. Let's go over that 370. All right. Oh, shit. Oops, excuse me. Well, it's 355. Try to get a little early. Might as well stick around and see if we can get to 400 here by the next 5 minutes. Or if we lose all this and drop back to 360. This is definitely good, though. Definitely good. As you see, I do a lot of analysis, especially on Tesla. I mean, Tesla doesn't trade on fundamentals. It's technicals and news, and that's it. I want to know what the PE is of Tesla, and it really doesn't matter to me, to be honest with you. I'm just going to go look it up just try. What is it, the PE ratio today of Tesla price to earnings? Let's see. PE ratio 953 times earnings. Oh man, I don't know if there's a higher stock in the market that has a 953 PE. If y'all find one, let me know. That's crazy. That is pretty crazy. Let's go back to the 5 minute on this. All right, we're holding there at 370. Let's check out Microsoft. Held the VWAP. Vinny would always tell you right there, the yellow line. Definitely good. About Walmart. Oh, Walmart's still sinking though. Not good. Hurting Walmart worse than Tesla. And again, Walmart's going to be just fine. This is a BTFD opportunity. Buy the F and dip right here. I might pick up another Walmart call. What time? We got 3 minutes. I'm going to look real quick. I'm going to find a Walmart call. Let's see what we can find. Walmart, let's go. Let's see here. It's going to be a cheapie. Which now the 142.50s are probably pretty cheap, which I had earlier, and the 144s. Let's look at Walmart options. You know, the 144s are still 50 cents. Boy, they're pricing in a high premium, even though it's on this dip. Look at this. Look at the premiums. It's the stocks on 139, the 140s, 169, 141, 125, 92, 66. Wow. I think I'll get another 145. Oh boy, it's still going. See, I get a 145 for what, 33 cents. I got 1 minute left. Get one at 33. Yeah, KSU was I didn't hold my options. I had that last week. That's the buyout right there. I'm waiting for this thing. Right when you're trying to do something, then everything hits the fan. At 187.200 spike. Boy, if you had option, you had like a good to cancel sell order, and that thing hit 100, 200 from 186, you would have made out crazy. Always put your sell orders in. Let me see if I can get filled in this Walmart here. Oh, they rejected the offer. Wow. Yeah, I saw that news last week. I traded options on it in Commons. Yeah, I got out of it though. Wow, rejected the offer. And there's the bell. Look at it rejected. Look at this falling right now, KSU. Wow, that is crazy. All right, guys. And I appreciate it. I'm getting out of here. Been a long day. Everybody have a good evening. And don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe on the way out. And I will see you next time. I appreciate everybody stopping by. And we will see you next time. Thanks again, guys.